What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Out of Ore. This is the start to my new mega wash plant. Should be interesting. I've been kind of being creative with it, and this is actually my new gold, or our new ore facility here. That's what I'm going to call this one. Appreciate you guys for being here already. Just kind of been working on kind of piecing it together. We'll go through it in a sec. Brennan, what's up? What's up, dude? Ray, Sean, J Meister. Appreciate you guys being here already. Yeah, this is the outside of it. I've been kind of working on just kind of enclosing the whole beast, but I suppose I'll just jump into the drone and I can show you guys kind of above view of this thing. All right, so this is it. Part of it. This little series, I'll still be working on my other site as well, but with that one, it's kind of like the wash plant kind of went sort of where the mine site already kind of was going, so I was kind of limited on like where I was starting. So this one, I just want to be creative on the build. As you guys can see, it's quite the monstrosity. I'll kind of go through it, but been working on trying to like make the outside of the buildings, kind of make some little ramps and mezzanines and stairways and all this stuff like throughout. But I started this last night and kind of nerded out for way too long. What's up, JC? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, heck yeah, we got Watchdog. What's up, dude? Yeah, this is kind of what I've came up with so far, and it's just gonna get started. Eventually, like my plan eventually is to have like a whole outside of this whole building type of thing on here, roof, all the stuff, and eventually get all the solar power is going to be all up on top of the roof and not down here. And my plan is to make wings coming off of here, so we'll have like one wing of the building coming off this way, another wing coming off over there, and those are going to be most of our like industrial facilities, all the different like production stuff, and there'll be like multi-level production going on all of that. But yeah, so far it's still going. We don't have like a way of dumping dirt yet, but as you see, the plant is running. Everything is running right now. But we don't have an in feed yet. We don't have anywhere where the gold is coming in. So our goal today, besides working on the exterior of the building and just kind of tidying stuff up, and I'll do a whole run through. I'll show you guys the whole innards of that, what's kind of going on down here in the pit. But eventually I want to have like a ramp of such, or maybe barely even a ramp, but just like I'll probably open up the ground over here for our intake, though. So when we do decide to open up some ground out here, I haven't done any digging at all. We don't have any machines yet or anything. I've been working on building only. I want to have a nice like input somewhere out here, or maybe even farther away. It might even be like, you know, out here a little ways or something. We could run the conveyors pretty far, and on these lines, the only things that will be on these lines will be conveyors. So yeah, it's going to be buried in the ground over here. The hoppers will be in the ground. I'll run the conveyors all the way up and over, and then as you guys can see, the lines that I want to have come through will be these lines up here on top. They'll come through in the top and hook up. Wings, you flying somewhere? Heck yeah. What's up, Grub? How you doing, buddy? Let's jump out of here. I'll kind of give you guys a little walkthrough on what we have going on. Eventually this will be like kind of a deck coming out here, but yeah, the solar won't be out here. It's going to be a whole wing coming off of the side on both sides of this whole facility I'm working on. But yeah, double doors here. You can walk in this area. One thing we're going to be working on in a little bit is clearing out all this ground down here, so it'll be water down here, and it'll look similar to like how I have it looking down here, you know? Heck yeah. I will pin that. There's Grub. So like, make sure you guys check out Grub if you guys haven't yet. Started posting a bunch of content and stuff like that. Yeah, you should look at that thing. Heck yeah. So yeah, I guess I could like kind of run you guys through the fronts. That's cool. You can see, actually look up and see in there on that part. Yeah, we could go up towards the front, and I can just kind of walk you guys through the whole thing. And this is kind of the back of the house here. So yeah, eventually all the solar is going to be up on top. I'm going to try to like tidy up any of the wires and stuff, but more or less dirt will come through the 4 runs up on top. Actually, I'll just kind of show you guys. I'll show you guys where I started. Check this out. This is where I started, and water's going to go all the way around the whole thing too. By the way, it's going to be a lot of water involved. But this is where I started. This is where the whole thing kind of was all based off of where I started. This whole entire build was all this down here, which took some time getting all the stuff all figured out and sorted out, and the different mezzanines. I'll have like probably different. It's about like maybe like a bunch of wash plants down here, like doing like diamonds and rubies and stuff or something, or something else going on down here. But more or less what I wanted to do was have like the dirt at the very end cascading like off the wash plant, right? So the dirt that's going to be getting sold at the bottom is going to be coming out right here. So like the very end dirt. So it's going to start kind of on this side. It's going to run all the way through the plant, finish off the stuff on the far end, and then finish off the dirt on this end. But if it works out right, the dirt will be going down there. It's going to cascade all the way down. I'll just go down here. It's kind of hard to, you have to put a block or something right here to get out. But I did 2 of those cell points. Hopefully that works with trying to fill that in. But pretty much just put water blocks down here to be able to, you know, just to fill it in and make it look like water, like kind of like it's falling in the water type of thing. So we'll see if that works at all. If I get that block out of there now. I didn't notice we were so far down in there. So I guess that's 3 deep, which is good. Yeah, so like my idea was, so when you're like looking out here, it just looks like water, like it's falling in the water, you know, it's kind of cool. Oh, was that Watch Dogs link? Is that whose link that was, Ray? Yeah, I don't know about streaming for Watchdog, but he's just here making some videos. So yeah, hopefully the dirt will fall down and hopefully line up everything right to be able to fall all the way down into there. But check this wall out that I did back on this side. I think some of you guys will. I will even look up here, like look up on top. How I did the radius. What's up, Velcro? How you doing? Yeah, Timbo, what's up, buddy? I'm not sure if I said hi to you. But look, it's all curved, right? Like down here. Well, I'll fall down the hole. This whole wall is all curved. I thought some of you guys might like that. So it's all curved down here in the whole thing. That's how it kind of starts. Yeah, this will be set up with something. I also want to get lights and stuff ran all over the place, but this is like the start of my kind of just, it's mostly focused on like the building side of this, you know. I guess I'm like, maybe I'll change that little corner there to be able to run around better. But yeah, you can come across here. Oh, that doesn't work. How do you get across there? Yeah, that will have to change, right? Have to do like an extra block like that, and then some stairs. Okay, there's Ray's link. We'll pin that. I see there's Velcro's link too. Make sure you guys check out Velcro Gaming. I'll pin that in just a bit. Well, people watching already, what's up, everybody? Alright, stairs are already there. Let's throw these up there. Been doing a lot of the steel floor too. I'll keep doing that. I just want to throw some like stairs back on here real quick. Yeah, I've been just like going around throwing railings all around and trying to make like passageway to get over stuff without having to jump over things. Just like stairways like this over conveyors and around, and this will end up going This kind of needs one right here too, huh? But when you come through this side, so I guess I'll get rid of. I should probably just throw some underneath there as like support. I have to do the other side stairs too, but stairs go up to here. This is where all the power is. So coming off a hopper that we, hopper conveyors that we don't know what's going on yet. It's gonna run through this stuff, drop down in these hoppers. Hopefully here. This is where our main powers are over here for all this stuff, and that runs pretty much the main section of our wash plant all the way down. It's all ran off of this side here. Power is going to be for all this stuff will be at the end of the hoppers way back over there, and then this will just run and hopefully just fall into here. After they go into the 4 trommels that we have through the coal shakers. Which, like, really, if you go down here, the coal actually goes. Oh, where does all that go? Okay, so I forget where my own stuff goes now. So the coal goes off of here into here, and then they go like to mergers. So the coal off of this one and the coal off of this one actually go through a merger, and that's drop back here. So the coal for each one of these is here, and the other set is over there. And then there's all the other gravels and other storages, and this storage here, and this storage back here. You see, like, most of them are ran back through mergers and then brought back together into a storage. Or the other direction off of the frothers. So each one also has a frother hooked up to it as well. I know it looks kind of complicated, but it's actually kind of simple. I just kind of stretched it out and made it more kind of overcomplicated than it really needs to be. But not really, though. It goes from coal shaker to trommel to like the jaw crusher, cone crusher on the way down to up to the frother, just so it has everything all built in. Yeah, I've been working on doing like the mezzanines and kind of just building up so you can kind of just get up on top and kind of can look down and see how stuff's working. And yeah, right now everything's going. So yeah, so like the other power too. So where it kind of first starts, because it's a lot going on here, right? So you need like extra power inputs. Yeah, all the other conveyors are all here. But we're going to turn all this into water. Where was my other? Oh yeah, I guess all my power's over here. I don't know why I was trying to think about where my other power is. So my other power is right here, and it goes off of, because we have the trommel. So we have the trommel that drops into a hopper. It's connected to the sluices. So my extra power input I put here. Instead of having everything in line, but my other power input's here, so it goes trommel to shoot like that off that conveyor into there, into the sluice, and then off of the sluice it runs these conveyors over and over into mergers. Dang it, so many menus in here to click on. I just gotta switch my jump button. And I almost want to make a path that goes across all those too, but I kind of like having that open. Or just for accessibility, I might do like because that'll make it a lot easier, getting from one end to the other if I could cross over right here. Oh, we're doing good there, Velcro. Here's your link right here being pinned. Make sure you guys check out Velcro Gaming. You guys haven't yet. Yeah, I did some more. Rebuild. I did some more work on the other map too, dozing and pushing some more dirt around. A lot of that's pretty well ready to have some help on there. That's why I kind of left that one, and I wanted to do like a pretty big build as well and just focus on like the building side of it. So that I jumped on this one on the flat map too. It's just nothing around, you know. It's kind of nice. OT keeps kicking me when my back is turned, but other than that, I feel good. Kicking you, huh? Yeah, and so far we've spent, besides like what I have in my inventory, we've spent like 14 million bucks already. A lot of that's just in like blocks. Like down there took a lot. Placing all the blocks, especially on that radius wall, took a long time to do that. I did that and a bit more fishing last night, but yeah. So yeah, all the sluices are down here. Kind of cool when you look at it from right here, huh? It's kind of a good angle. But eventually, all this will be enclosed, like just like how it looks back here. I guess we'll work on that too right now. But how it looks back here, how it's all like glassed in. And you could also go up here too. You go up here, you go out there, or you could come over here. And I also built it in so you could go like up this way. But yeah, eventually I'll have all the, you know, all the railings will be all the way around this, because this is like technically like a floor space still. Yeah, that'll be all like that. We'll come back and forth to work on stuff, but all this is all open here still. And then we got the actual ceiling tiles that we're putting up here. This will be like the top. It'll go all the way across. But I'm trying to have like as much glass as I can. I thought there was gonna be like a glass roof tile, like how we have the windows here. And a lot of it's gonna be glass all the way around, like how this corner is here. I just want like as much like natural light in there as we can, you know. But I left like a kind of a bigger opening here too, and I'll also be doing. Oh yeah, so I had to finish this off because like, if I can remember how to build, to buy some more blocks too. Can't believe I've been going through so many. At first, this floor was all open, like just open like ground like this, and I decided to concrete the whole floor. But off of here, I'll be doing like, let's see, I need that, and door. But I'll be doing like a door off of here, and then like the rest of this will just all get wall sections all the way across. Windows up on top. But just in case you want to like get in here and have this part open to get to this conveyor at any point, we can. Same with this side here. How far over was that? 2 squares. So it'd be kind of like that, you know, on this side. Oh, actually, not. Nope. Most of that's going to actually be windows. Just like that side, which is better. Yeah, look, it looks good. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Oh, you DM me today? I didn't see any DM. Oh, my bad. Watchdog did too. Oh, he asked if I spoke to Doc. I talked to him earlier when he was on his way to Boston to go see a doctor, I guess. Sorry, Velcro. I didn't see you on there. I was working on my building thing tonight. That's right. You must have just messaged me a little bit ago, because I thought I checked that before I start working on this outside. I'm just getting nerding out doing that, but bigger openings will be go like into our place. I'll be doing that. I'll be doing some multiplayer pretty soon though, but tonight I'll probably just be working on building this. I almost didn't even stream tonight again. It's just kind of I wasn't really feeling it until I got on here and started doing it. But yeah, we're just gonna blow all this stuff out of here. And then we'll put concrete blocks one more layer deep on the sides, and then we'll put all the water blocks in. I've been using, this is my digging method so far on here, is just doing this. Yeah, 6 my time. Oh yeah, it probably was. You're probably right. I just didn't see it. My bad, dude. Oh, you gave Ray a sub? Heck yeah. Oh, and Ray subscribed to the Velcro? Hell yeah. Alright, let's do that again. So yeah, that's how I've been digging. Really, when I did that big radius spot down on the bottom, I actually used that shape off of doing a nuke. I nuked it down there to open up some area in the bottom. I was like, that's kind of a cool shape, and that's why I just kind of went off of that. But once this one's all ready to go too, I'll be opening up this map as a multiplayer as well. There, now we got some decent ground opened up, huh? Look at that. That's how you gotta do it when you're building. I need more concrete blocks too. It's crazy. I had so many. I've already got more after that. I've used up a lot. So you don't really see these down here, but I still put them in anyways, even like in the corners, like right back in here, just to fill in all the gaps. Oh, heck yeah, sub for a sub. Heck yeah, guys. So yeah, I always do all the side ones before I put the water in. If not, I have like a little gap. You can kind of look through the water and see some little gappage. Oh, I'm out of blocks. It's crazy. I've had so many of these. I should have just bought as many as I could right now. I'll probably still end up using them. I like the ones with the chamfer on. Looks good. Alright, so I think that's all ready. Let's finish throwing the water in here. And don't ask me why I'm using the water. I think it's just kind of cool to incorporate something that is in the game, you know? And having the water kind of run through the whole place kind of looks cool to me. You just subscribed to Velcro? Hell yeah. The water's cool too. Once like the blocks all locked together, it's just like one continuous movement, you know, there's no seams or anything. I think that's pretty cool looking too. There, that's pretty cool looking, right? Adds a little something extra to it. Didn't take very long. Okay, so I guess there's that part. What I really need to work on doing, though, just to complete the whole build, to kind of figure out where I'm building off of to go this direction. I think for now I want to keep extending my floor. And everything's gonna elevate her up, you know. Doing this, I've like placed, you know, like I missed and I put one just in the air somewhere down there, you know. I better go back through and take stuff out like that here and there. Kind of funny. DJ's Club changed his name to Rooster's Farm. Oh, really? What he do that for? You just subscribe to Grub and Watchdog? Oh, heck yeah. Spartan's channel. Oh, you're posting other people's links? I see. Alright, Velcro was up there. There's Doc's link. Hell yeah. You guys check out Fafo Login if you guys haven't yet. Hopefully he's feeling better. Yeah, he said he was like coughing up blood or something like that. Let's see. I'm not going to need walls for a bit, or the doors. I am going to need probably some more conveyors since I don't have enough of those. And maybe we'll go, let's see. I might do a couple of these. Let's see, that's right. A couple lefts. And we'll need a whole bunch of these. Something like that back together. And I'll go back through and like kind of throw some artificial supports underneath them too, so they're not, everything is not floating. Like I did down there on the bottom. I like having it look like it's actually a thing, you know. That's like that lined up perfect too right here. Let's throw these elevators now, right? I wonder how many it takes to get down there. So those will go on there. Oh, that's not too bad actually, like that, a couple of them. Like that. Here, we'll pin Spartan's link. He was playing Roadcraft today. He got the early access on the Roadcraft. Check out Spartan. I kind of popped it. I wasn't in this chat. He was kind of focused. Who were you asking about there, Ray? You want me to post this link, Oregon Trees? What were you asking about? Yeah, but there's Spartan. Just make sure you guys check out Spartan. Alright, so that's off of there. And I actually kind of want all of them to come back together again. So let's get some more of those. The offsets, where those go? I got one extra of those. And see that my idea now is like to run it underground, and I want to actually run it kind of far away, so I might have to snap a bunch of blocks off of here, right? So we have our right, we're off the right grid. Oops, I didn't mean to put water down. It's all good though. Oh, DJ's new channel? Yeah, if it's a new channel, you can still post his link though. I see you just put Split's link up there too. Make sure you guys check out Split 2 Gaming if you guys haven't yet. Yeah, you could post channels. You could post DJ's channel. Yeah, no worries, Watchdog. Alright, so, oops, I didn't mean to put that there. I'm just gonna bring this all the way out here so we kind of have our spacing, right? I want to have this, our dump pretty far out here. I don't know how far out this is, but that seems probably a pretty good distance. And this is our center point. I'll do one more block here. This right here is our center point off of that, so just gotta think about how I want to do this. I'm just trying to open up some ground here really for right now. I could always add or whatever, but we're just gonna make this kind of cut out here real quick. I can always move blocks around after I do this. And then we'll get some hoppers in the ground and kind of blast around those. We'll definitely need to go longer. And now it's time to do blasting again. Sometimes I just go in a circle and just putting them all around. It really doesn't matter where we put them. I could always get more too. That's how I've been taking everything out. It's just like this. Oh, is that his link there? All right. What do you post links? Like, see how Watchdog has the name of the person with the link? I'm gonna pin that right now. This is our buddy DJ's Club. I guess he changed his name on his channel, but check out DJ over there. Yeah, if you put the name with the link, people at least would know. It'll say the name up there, not just the link, so people actually know who they're clicking on. Yeah, DJ is a good friend, so make sure you guys go show him some support. I go there and find out what DJ is talking about. Nah, he's a good dude. He hasn't been on recently, has he? I would have at least, if it's unless it's a brand new channel again, which he already like restarted his channel before and didn't really pan out too well for him. But if it's the same channel, I haven't seen him do anything. I'm still subscribed to him. Get all that just blasting out of there so quick. It's tight. All right, so we got some ground moved already. Let's go ahead and get some hoppers. All right, so conveyors, oh, production, right? Hopper. Oh no, conveyors. All right, we need some dual hoppers. We need what, 4 of these, right? 4 inline, but I think I have to move some of these. Throw some more of these down here. Maybe you need something more to snap to. Dang it, come on. I'll be doing that again. Alright, that's not too bad. That one's right in the middle. That's in a good spot. But I will have to open up more ground that way. That's what I was talking about. And I'm going to blast around these again too, so... Oh, which way is... I guess I could do it that way, like that, right? I'm just gonna put that one there so I can snap to it. I'm actually gonna get rid of that one. And get rid of that one. I want to build that other direction. Okay, making sure they're going the right way. Alright, so we'll open this up. And I guess I could have just left that there, right? But we need room for power on the far end too. We just throw some blocks on here. We could blast out some more ground. It's kind of a new channel, but not that new, right? Like started like a second channel, right? Because it's been a little while since he restarted his channel. Like, well over a year. This is probably overkill on the explosives, but, you know, why not? Why not? If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna overdo it. That ought to open up some ground right there. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much. Gotcha. I just blasted out so much ground with that. All right, one more time with that. We want to be down pretty far. That way there's no interference with our conveyors or hoppers. And back here we have to have power put down too. Hell yeah. All right, there's that. I'm gonna throw a little bit more here. Now we just gotta have power. Power here, I think I already have some of those. And before I figure out how much power I need to run these, I have to find out, I have to hook all this up and figure out how much power it's going to take to run all this stuff. So let's get all this opened up. And then our conveyor is going to go underground, so we have to make a lot of room for those going down. Which means I'll probably have to get some more explosives, which is good, right? And like this is all going to be all concrete blocks all the way out. Building up our whole ramp around, you know? Didn't mean to have that one down there, but it ain't hurt nothing. Yeah, all this is our big truck pad. Dumping the dirt. I'll wait, I might do something a little different on this end for the power room area. Trying to think of the way I want to do it. I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to have a passageway that went all the way kind of underground all the way to this side, right? For sure, right? I'd have to get some more explosives, right? I was kind of getting trigger happy on that, just like right here, what I'm going to do right now. It's actually... See, we're going to move some of these blocks, I guess, or just put them right in my way again. Alright, so let's do a bunch of blocks. Oh, not a water block. Be kind of cool if there's water around though, huh? Like if we had to drive over some water to come over. That's actually kind of a cool idea. As long as I don't spill the load, right? Done that before. All right, so from here, we're just going to work on building up all of our blocks this way. And then we're going to blast all this ground out of here. What's up, Dirty Road? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. It'd be tight if I might have to change how I have this right here. I was gonna say it'd be kind of cool if I could walk around it. If I did that. Just need to blast that out. I'd be able to walk through here, right? Got some blocks crisscrossing in here, but I did that on purpose. That's how I got that curve. I had to like go off the bottom, make the whole line on the bottom, and then stack up all the blocks off of those. That's gonna be tight once that's all going, right? Looking all the way down in there from the dirt falling from here all the way down. Oh, it's gonna be sick. Yeah, the curve is it's pretty cool, right? I really like it a lot. Yeah, they're supposed to get more strong storms tomorrow. Oh damn. Yeah, no one blows like OTG. Oh, you know it. Yeah, for everything being square blocks in this game, it's kind of cool if you're able to do a curve shape to something. That's why I have the curve going like that. But yeah, all this will be set up with stuff up here, you know, different stuff up here. Down there is going to be some kind of production. It's probably like where the diamonds and the rubies are washed. But if we're able to like if we're able to like walk through here and then go through this path right here this way, be pretty sweet. I'll have to run the conveyors, kind of weird if I do walk through there, but we're gonna start by blasting some of this out of here. Try to get some more explosives. Might as well stock up on that, right? What kind of strong storm? Oh man, the kind that could blow your house down. They get all the nasty stuff out there. Let's see, is that equipment? Yep, explosives. It deletes material. That's what we want. Spend another 150 grand on explosives, no big deal. This is pretty much how I was doing it last time on like the bigger strips. Took a few runs like this to clear out area. Probably like overkilling it, you know. It's probably like twice as much as you need for an area like this, but like I said, if it's worth doing, it's definitely worth overdoing. Couple more rows here, and then we'll set this sucker to blow. Be blowing just like Watchdog here in just a second. Yeah, tornado that killed over 20 people 2 days ago, and they say these are going to be stronger. I'm just waiting and watching. Heck yeah, nobody. Well, hopefully you don't get affected by it, you know. The last few days, the weather's been pretty crazy. I was watching Ryan Hall, was that just yesterday, right? They had all the tornadoes? Like in Kansas and stuff, everywhere. Even there's one in Colorado too, right? Colorado, like out by Denver. Blasting this sucker, look at that. I guess an EF4, I'm not sure. I think it was EF4 on that one that Watchdog was talking about. Oh, dang dirty. They haven't said, but they said at least EF3. Oh man. So like nice little chunk of ground gone. Nice and even too. We'll do that again. I always put the blocks on the sides. I notice if you put the blocks on the sides when you're blasting, it kind of contains the area that you're trying to like dig out. I'm not even sure where I'm gonna have the first like area we're gonna dig on here either. I haven't even got that far yet. I'm just pretty much like, this one's all gonna be definitely build focused to start anyways, and then once the whole thing's all built, then we'll start kind of breaking ground. We'll dig out a nice chunk big enough to get trucks down in there and kind of start a bench cut, work it back pretty far, open up another one. It's all flat out here, so we don't really have to contend with as much mountainous terrain, you know, to get down to stuff. What's up, Coach? How you doing, buddy? Oh, you're the goat. Billy's the goat. Billy was streaming a bunch earlier. Hopefully you're being safe out there, Coach. I'll do a little flyover again on this mega build I'm doing here for anybody just joining. Auto save, and it's gonna wreck all my like terraform's locked, right? Maybe it, I guess it just saved really quick. That's good. I noticed that I haven't done any digging at all on this. It's just been building. It loads and saves like super quick compared to my other stuff. Shift work? Heck yeah. So we have to do that one more time still. We're almost down to the layer we want to be though for these conveyors. I don't know if I'll be able to walk through here. If I did, like maybe on the sides, I could probably do that still, actually. On like the sides of this thing, after I get the conveyors in here and move those blocks over, maybe I can have like a walkway through, you know, still. So much explosives. Light up like the 4th of July. There's Billy the Goat Slink right there. Heck yeah, thanks, Watchdog. Yeah, make sure you guys check out Billy Goat if you guys haven't yet. Oh, also Coach's link. We'll definitely get that there first. Snuck it by me there. There's Wild Coach Gaming's link. Make sure you guys check out Coach if you haven't. And there's also Billy Goat's link down there too. I'll pin that in just a bit. Oh, that's the random one right there in front of me. Let's just blast all this out to start. Could have done a little bit more over here though, right? It's all good. We'll get all that blasted out and we'll start working our way back this way with the conveyors. And hopefully everything can hook up this way, but yeah, quite the build so far. It goes way back there, right? If all this is just a wash plant, it's just like a mega wash plant. Mega wash plant. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to run all these conveyors so I can figure out how much power I need to run each line. But all this is a series of conveyors. It's not like any other machines or anything. I'm gonna need more of those. But so far, those are good. I'll just have to bring them up, right? Elevator up, maybe? It might work from there. Might have to bring them up a few different ways. Blast all this out. There, now we got plenty of room to work. I suppose this whole area could be open, right? If I just let's where's my floors? There. Like if I just say if I do steel floors over it like this, right? This could still be a whole walkway underneath this whole area. I could put like maybe the grates over the top. So this whole thing could all be built in like this. That way you can still see two of the conveyors on the sides. So this could still be our walkway. But then I'll want to block all that in down there, right? Like that. Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and pin Billy Goat's link. All the power, town will go dark. Oh, all the power for this? Yeah. That's funny. Pin Billy Goat's link there. Now this won't take that much power, really. Because everything else already powered. Only thing we're powering from here is the conveyor, the hoppers. So these conveyor runs up to the top of the conveyor runs. That's all. It's not really a lot of power. But I do need to start bringing this stuff up. Did I use all of my elevators? Must have. See, I'll get 4 of them. I think I only need 2 of them because I might have to go a different route. I'm trying to think the best way to run these. Oh, that's not the right direction anyways. Those won't even work. I need to do up, right? Bring these offsets out of the way here. I won't need power. I got the power inputs right now already. And I'm gonna do it too where it's like walk around. Dang it. See how I put them stupid places sometimes? America. Yeah, I know. And I'm gonna also... Yeah, all this will be out of here. What the hell is that? That's not where I wanted to place that. Yeah, if we could just see all the way around this to the side to where the power is. And all this stuff could all be built up with concrete. So we just need to get around the one side. And this will be like our power room back here. Something like that. And then their power's going to be off here somewhere. We got to figure. That's why I want to figure out how much power it's all going to take. And then we'll build. It won't even be like a ramp. We'll barely have to pull up on here. But then this will be... Let's see. Like this, right? Let's get a few of those. Oh, I'm hoping it's gonna work. It'll be like this. I haven't used any of these yet. Which I want to incorporate a bunch of this type of stuff throughout too. There's all kinds of stuff I could add, you know, to make it seem more lifelike. You know, even like, for example, fire extinguishers around and stuff. But if this is all open like that and you drive over that part, it's kind of cool, right? Hey, Fiona, welcome. 15 people watching. What's up, everybody? All right, so I'll come back and do that, but that's kind of the idea, is to have it kind of open around. Hopefully we could drive over that. It doesn't look like doesn't seem like that'd be strong enough to withstand the trucks, but maybe I'll do just like steel floor over that one, right? Just over the spot where it's going to be driving. All right, so there's that for now. Yeah, more or less you'd be able to come through here. And I'll probably end up doing stairs down from that. All right, so it won't even let me get up there right now. All right, throw some stairs on there like that. Now we could just like, that's really close to my top of my head, but you can totally walk under here. It's pretty close to you, but this will be a whole walkway. I almost want to raise this whole thing up one more block or something a little bit different to make it a little bit more height coming through here. It'd be kind of cool. I'm just trying to be creative with it, you know. So let's get some more ups. I didn't get any of those, did I? Oh, we're doing well, Fiona. Oh yeah, so I don't jump prematurely. That could happen, but some of this like decoration stuff, I'm gonna do like a whole area with all the CNC machines, all the CNC mills. There'll be a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna add other shapes of stuff in as well. But we need to do conveyors. I'm not sure how it's all gonna work with all these going up at the same pace, you know. Let's see. So it might have to make some different direction changes here a little bit. And maybe I can't fully walk through here like I wanted to. Well, I can like open this up and come out and around and go around through there still, which that's kind of cool. That's funny, that lined up really good, but now I gotta get these ones. I actually need these ones to be doing a little something different there. What's up, Bearded? How you doing, buddy? We're gonna go left and rights on there. See if I still have some of those. I'll have to start off with these inner ones. What was I gonna do? I do still have some. 2 left, 2 rights. Oh, that's not the right direction. Alright, so that'll work there. And right there. Still not gonna work, huh? Oops, I gotta think about how I gotta run these real quick. think I'm just gonna have to change these outside ones to run, because those are running pretty good, like how I had it with the offsets. Come on. Yeah, like this one onto there, that one hooked up really good there. I just gotta run the outside ones different, damn it. Heck yeah, there's Bearded Geek's link. You guys check out Bearded Geek Gaming if you guys haven't yet. Hopefully you're doing well there, Bearded. Okay, real quick, I'll just kind of give you guys a little flyover while we're working on anybody just joining. This is our new Washplant facility deal here that I've been building. It's kind of nerding out last night while chilling, watching everybody's streams and stuff. This is what I've came up with so far. Right now we're just working on our hopper in, and then pretty much everything else already on. Everything already works. It's quite the run. We just got to get power on the end of the hoppers. That's all that's going to do is power up our conveyors. And our conveyors, all they do is they'll be running up this way, dumping through the 4 runs up on top, running through, and that's all that power does. This goes from the conveyors, or from the hoppers to these conveyors. Boom, power's ended. And then we have 4 hoppers to our shaker decks, and that's where new power starts. So trommels, we got 4 trommels, 4 of the cone crusher, jaw crusher assemblies up to the frothers. So we have 4 of the frothers, and then it just runs down, and everything kind of merges from the frothers back together into the different storage tanks and all that stuff. But more or less, we're gonna get it all going here, and then it's all gonna be built up like a whole building, with wings coming off the sides for like our manufacturing of all the stuff. And it's gonna be a pretty cool build. All the solar panels will get moved up on top of the roof area, so everywhere that needs to have power, which will be mostly like in the middle of our area and off the wings, we'll have all of our power for everything. I also want to have lights. There'll be lights all throughout, so there's gonna be a lot of tricky areas where I have to run power for lighting, and I want the whole thing just all sustainable and lit. But you can see everything's running. It has enough power plus some extra off of both sides. And then all the lower stuff is all, so after it goes through the trommels, it drops down into our sluices, which on the back of our sluice runs also have power. So it's like hooked up on the back of our hoppers to our sluices. So pretty much the power up on top, all that's running is hopper, conveyor to shaker to trommel, crusher, all the way out that end that way. And each independently ran. And then the other run of power starts on the bottom of the hopper down there to sluices to conveyors and mergers all the way out the bottom. And then out of the bottom, they'll be coming out of the bottom, going from here. The dirt will fall out of here and drop all the way down the bottom. So you could come down here in this area. And this will all have lights and lit and stuff down here, but the dirt will come all the way through from up there, dropping all the way through the water into our sell points, which are down below. But our nice curved area and stuff, and this will be all set up with all kinds of stuff. And I want to do like lights up on the walls, and I really want everything to be like lit and like a whole like production facility going on here. So been nerding out on it. It's all going to be built and enclosed in like a whole building with layers and stuff on top, and I'm just going to keep on building onto it more and more and more. So it's going to be fun. But right now we're just trying to tie into this to figure out how much power I need to have on that far end there to be able to actually run this set of conveyors. But I think what I have to change now is Probably the center one, right? So this conveyor, I think, will have to actually run up sooner, maybe. Maybe it'll have to be something sort of similar to over there. Let's see if I do. Which that means we can still go around it. Let's see if I go. I guess that's the end of that conveyor right there. So I just need to go up from here. All right. I really gotta change that button. I know I keep saying that, but I really need to. All right, so I do need those offsets again. Where'd those go? Offset, offset. Because that one goes there. That's where that one wouldn't hook up off of there. Actually kind of curious if I just ran it like that and oh no, left. If I ran like that and then ran the left one off of here. I can actually line up pretty good, right? Like that, maybe. If I do another right, where does that get? And then I just gotta do a single, which I think I have. Yet there's some straights. So like that, and then all right. And the same thing over here. Yeah, like that, right? And I can still walk under here. Oh, I need some more steel floors. I guess I've used a lot of those. I need a lot of those still. But if we do the steel floors, we could still go like this way, right? And walk around through still. Don't want to block that part. I guess it's okay. Like there's barely enough room to walk through here, but we still can. I'll just fill all that in. And now that that's all actually hooked up, we can. Let's see, I'm gonna throw some concrete blocks under here too. Oh, not up in the conveyor. Oh, cool. Gotta love that. I should have just gone through and done concrete under all the stuff like I was doing. That's pretty much how I've done like all the stuff so far. It's just concrete everything all the way out. I might still go back through and blast some of that right there out. It just looks way cleaner if you do blocks everywhere, even back in the corners. Can I set up windmills on top of where you've have open concrete? What do you mean open concrete? You could place the windmills wherever. But I was just gonna do solar. All my stuff's gonna be all solar ran, so there's nothing like nothing moving around, no moving parts except for like the trobble and such, you know. Guess that's as close as I could blast to that. Okay. Yeah, like gotta look at just the right spot. Actually, that'd be kind of cool if you could just come off some stairs right there, huh? If I just had stairs coming off of this. Like that, right? That's not too bad. And all this would just have... I suppose having stairs coming out of this far end wouldn't be a bad idea either. Yeah, I try to have concrete blocks in all the little nooks and crannies in between everything. It just makes it all look so much better. But blast all this out of here. You'll be so busy mining coal to power that beast, you won't have time for gold. Yeah, good thing we don't need any of that, right? Alright, so that's good there. But I would like to do a set of stairs that come out of here. That way we could get up on top of here easy. From this side, you know, because all this would be all enclosed. Oh yeah, it should show me how much should show me how much power we need too now, right? 'Cause we're all hooked up. So we need 1988. Is that the same for both sides? All right, so that means we need what, 3 solar panels on each side, more or less. Something like that. Yeah, it's a good opening there. You know, I'll probably actually do those. I think all the way around this thing, I'm gonna do just the regular steel floor. And across the way there, we'll do all these little ones like this. The rest will be the full piece floor. And then we'll do all of our grates over that. But yeah, all right, so we're gonna need about 2100 power input, which is not very bad at all. So we'll do some solar panels. Power all the way down the bottom here. These are 700 kilowatts per. So we're gonna want to do 6 of those for now. Got a lot of parts and pieces now. Keep those up there. And we'll probably need some more of these. We'll just go to do that a few more times. We'll have a bunch of them. And then we'll need some power poles. Or even some of these, right? Maybe we just get away with some of those around, because I think I can do it to where it's like on here like that, kind of bury it. And if I do I totally put that in the way of our ramp up here. We want to at least be on this side of that, right? So like 1, 2, 3. And same thing on this side. It's not in our way, right? Okay, perfect. So where did I put that one? Was that right there, I think, right? And then I think it was like that, maybe. Was that close? Yep. Let's throw these out here like that. And then power cables from here to here. From here to here. There to there. And we should be able to just hook up from, okay, all three are running off of that. We should be able just to hook up from here to here. I know that kind of runs across the, it's all good. I think we can walk right through it, right? All right, so that's not going to be in our way at all. And then like while I'm down here, we just go from there to this one. And then here to here. Just like the other one. Let me turn all these on, which are 700 a piece. And those just will stay on. Turn these on. All right, so those are all going. Come down here, fire this up, boom. That's all running. And now this one's gonna be all running. So our whole entire plan is running right now. Everything from the conveyors all the way through, every single piece. I just gotta add some more structures, some more stairs and ways through, and we're just gonna keep on adding stuff on. We're gonna do that all night. But eventually all of our stuff, I probably ended up building like a whole power building out here for that, and kind of get our solar up over there as well. So it's kind of, I might even do like a whole bridge that eventually goes all the way across the two. I said I want to build this. I want to build it up like pretty crazy. It's gonna be pretty fun. But eventually all these solars will be up. But yeah, everything is all running right. We can go up here and check all this stuff. All the belts are all going. So yeah, all that works out really good. And like even from here, I'm just going to be doing, yeah, we might end up doing a whole bridge that goes all the way across to there. But yeah, so we'll be dumping in over there. And then the stuff comes all the way up and over, splits. We'll have our passageway through to get up and over all the way to there. And yeah, pretty sweet. Ready for dirt? It is ready for dirt there, Velcro. It is. This thing's massive though, right? So because it comes all the way down here. Drops into these hoppers. Hopefully that's all lined up right. All these are all running. 4 trommels, all the shakers, everything for them. Everything has all the storage, all the stuff. Yeah, the entire thing's all running right now. Beautiful. Quite the elaborate setup, like really, especially if you like jump down here to this area down here and check out the way all the conveyors are all running through and doing everything like under here. As most of this is just off the frothers, because it's double off the frothers, which is kind of cool. You can like look up inside there to see it spinning around. Which I think it's supposed to be like enclosed. I'm not sure if that's an actual oversight, being able to look up into it like that, but you know, everything's like back and forth and merged. Each like merger has 2 of the units off to 1 storage, so even off of our coal storage up here in the front, this is our coal right here. Two trommels are dumping into 1 storage right here, which really I could throw on like a different part, you know, and get it out there more. But yeah, quite the setup. I was kind of nerding out last night on the build, but really it all started down here in the pit, down here in the bottom. This is all where everything first started, was right here in this hole. Everything starts right in the hole, right? Which, like, this is kind of crazy too, because if you go down here, you like get down here below all this stuff too, right? See, this is how it looks down here underneath. We got the cell points down here, which I don't need to have those blocks there. Some extra water blocks were getting placed as I was building. Yeah, more or less that's how it looks down here. Kind of crazy, right? Oh, I think I placed one there to be able to place one here. Place one there. I did the same things earlier, huh? I just wanted to make it deep enough so when you're like right here looking at it, you can't see the bottom. This is if you guys been to like the 9/11 memorial, it's exactly how it looks, but it's really big. You can't see the bottom if you're looking at from the side, you know. But the curved wall in here I think is dope. And I added like all the mezzanine like platform stuff after. There'll be like lights and stuff all around and all kinds of stuff going on. All this will be filled up with stuff. Just not quite sure yet, but it's fun, right? I'm just hoping the dirt on the way out, I hope it falls down into that hole. It should go through that opening there and then down into the thing. Yeah, interesting build. You like it? I just wanted it to be different, you know? I just wanted to start with that and then work my way for pretty much from the end of where this stuff's gonna be falling to the whole thing. But kind of cool. You can like look in here, see all the sluices going, water running through the middle. I should work on doing some more of the water on the outside. Let me actually build up some more exterior of this building for a bit. That's what I was working on. So we need, let's get rid of our explosives for just a bit. I know, sad, right? We love the explosives. We don't need water for a bit. Let's just get all this stuff up here. Ceiling, windows, rails, floor, blocks. Yeah, that's about it for now. Hey, Jessica Berry, welcome. What's up? How you doing? Yep, so we just gotta keep on snapping windows in. And not really a rhyme or reason, they're just kind of trying to make it look halfway decent, you know? Unlike the design of the way the glass wraps around. I really wanted to do like a glass top. But there's not glass wall sections or nothing, just glass windows. Let's see, how does that go over here? How many? Might just be one layer. All right, we got 4 and then a run of 1 for a bit. Then we have a lot of glass. Be really interesting to see you get the pipes and pumps in. Yeah, for sure. That's kind of why I left this open down here. If there's going to be stuff like, say, off the end of like the storages, you know, this is like kind of out the end, and then like on the other end, if it's like where the sluices come off, you know, all it is diverting the outshoots, right? We prefer topless. Oh, right in the water. But like, really, if it's gonna be a different, I'm not sure where all the pumps and stuff will come in, but each thing, that'd be pretty cool actually to be able to hook all that stuff up to here, because there is room. Like, where would it come into? Like up on top, above? Because I still have like, I could like change some of this around in here. There's a lot of room to add stuff on between everything, you know. But off the ends, it'll just be changing like the chutes coming out. Darn it. Can't look anywhere without hitting the menu in here, right? I'll change that button one of these days. Yeah, if it was like, say, another production off the end, right? Instead of having the dirt come out, if it was gonna go to like a different production off of the end of, like, say, off the end of the sluices, right? Like gold production type of stuff. I could change these out for just the other ones that have stuff pass through. I forget how you do all that, but it could go to like the end of a production, right? Instead of like a storage. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so far quite the setup, huh? And all my solar is going to be up on top, and there's going to be wings that come off the sides of the building here for all of our other production stuff, you know, CNCs and stuff. Oh heck yeah, there's Jessica Berry's link. Make sure you guys drop in, check out Jessica Berry, share her some love. 138 till you reach 500. Hell yeah, getting there. Yeah, that's tight. All right, so we need more walls. Oh no, that's how many I needed there. But let's do frost here. I think I have yeah, I got that door there. I think there was another door. Oh yeah, double door off of that. That's right. So this is all walled in here. Then we got a whole bunch of glass. Yeah, on the side doors I have glass up above too, which I like normally, but I figured just over here on this far end, and like all these are open too for like I said, if we need to get to the hoppers on the far ends of any of this stuff. We can also extend still. We can always change stuff around too, and we can change and do whatever we want to do. But I thought it'd be kind of cool, like base it off where the stuff's ending, work from there, and then work it all the way out, and then enclose the whole thing into a building, you know? Oh, almost thought I put that in just some random silly spot there. Is that how that went? Yeah, then we just gotta build up the whole wall around the top still. Yeah, it looks right. I just can't see the other glass. It's actually right up above. Right up there. From down here, it looks different. So many walls, no locked doors. It reminds me of prison. Oh, heck yeah. So many walls. Reminds you back in your prison days, huh? I'm not sure how all this ends right here. Oh, the door though is supposed to be in here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's all the way over here. What am I doing? I had that right. It goes door, and then glass above. I think that's just the two, right? Two glass above. Let's see, I think all the rest of that's all glass over there. Yeah, all right, 2 squares away from that. Goes up a couple, over a couple. Let's try to make it kind of match. Doesn't have to be the same, but I like stuff being symmetric. Don't need that OCD kicking in, you know? I don't think I really have OCD, or at least if I do, it's mild. But I like to have stuff symmetric. I like to make stuff look good, you know? Probably the builder in me, you know, that likes the stuff like that. Because I can live with it not being. I think people that have real OCD, they have a hard time with all that kind of stuff. Let's see, was that right? Or maybe it was just two up and over. Was that was 2 though, right? 2, 2, 2. Okay. So you said, yep, I've been in 3/4 of prisons in the USA. And was that just for your job, or are you getting arrested? Because I know Watchdog used to lock up the bad guys. Don't think he's a criminal now. Yeah, 2 up, 2 over. And then the rest like that, okay. Yeah, I went up 3, right? No, I did 2. Yeah, 2 up, 2 over, yep. Never really bothered you bad? You were dropping off or picking up customers? Yeah. Customers. Makes you sound like a hooker. All right, let's finish off the glass on this side. I'll go up and I'll start working on some of that rooftop. I really wanted to work on the roof because I want to get the solar up off the ground and get that kind of brought over, you know? But it's quite the setup though for like I just started this last night, you know? Yesterday afternoon-ish. I didn't really feel like streaming, but I was definitely nerded out gaming. I was watching Billy Goat and whoever else was watching, a few different people streaming and stuff. All right, so we'll go up here on top. Drop a whole bunch of our railings around everywhere. Never have too many railings, you know? Let's go down here, actually. Work all the way around here. Putting them in the wrong spots too sometimes. At least in this game, it's super easy building, super easy fixing stuff. I kind of want to put like a an office area too on top, like kind of like the watch out of the. Maybe up on top, we'll kind of do it to where we could like look out and see what's going on. Safety first, hell yeah. Yeah, I got lots of railings around everywhere. It makes it look cool too, more like a finished thing. I wanted to color stuff different, but I don't even know how to color. How do you, Belk, are you still watching? How do you color stuff? I wanted all this stuff different colors, but red it is. It's fine though. I don't mind building, but up here too, I want to have something up here. I'm not sure how I want to do up here yet. Yeah, something like that. Let's finish this side off. What I kind of want to do on top, the very top layer, is to have like some kind of awning, like a roof system built up with like the actual roof on top of it, up on above. Buy paint, point and click. Oh, really? Like, I bought paint before. Let's see, just black, for example, right? Oh, sweet. Thanks, Velcro. All right, well, everything's gonna get a paint job. I'll go through and we'll be painting everything up. Thanks, Velcro. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, so this is the very top. Like I said, it'd be nice to have something. Just gotta figure out the best way to bring it up, or just work on getting the roof across. And it could be something simple as like a mezzanine up above all this stuff that we can look across everything, you know, like inside the roof structure part. I'm glad it's simple as that, Velcro, because I didn't want to have to like rebuild everything. If I could just like click and paint, it's pretty sick. And does that go with all the blocks and stuff too, and like everything? Because that will be a game changer. Everything will go through and get a whole makeover there. All right, so that still has to go out more. Oh, I see what's going on. Why? That's right. These are not the same. Both sides are not the same. Not sure why. Just the stairs, the way the stairs line up there. There's a couple of funky things I had to deal with on this part, so not a big deal. And all this will be glass all the way up here. Glad we could reach that far up to get those from down here. Don't need that lift yet. We're supposed to be getting a lift in the game where we can lift ourselves up higher, and it's like good for building or smacking wall faces and stuff like that. See, I want to keep on going with getting these out of here too, because this stuff's all going to get built up more. Like this whole, yeah, pretty much from probably about from here out is going to get built out more. Yeah, because that's our water in there. Yeah. But all this is all going to be floor, and I'm also going to go through and do a bunch of steel floor on stuff too. I like the way the steel floor looks, especially now that I know how to color it. You don't think you can paint concrete and the equipment you have to put the paint. Yeah, I figured out how to do the vehicle one. I was like trying to merge the paint with the thing in my inventory, not just like clicking the paint, you know. But I will need to get more concrete blocks, because that will get built all the way out to there probably. Like this whole thing is going to be a freaking massive build when it's all done. It really is. All his clothes are from Pookie's around the country. It's Eastern Kentucky, or LKY Correction Complex. Is that what this one is? So you didn't poke no eyes out? All right, leave the eye poking out to me. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it something like that. But this is gonna come to here. I need more blocks. Isn't that crazy? Spent a few bucks on some blocks, that's for sure. We'll go ahead and finish this off here. Now that this is like opened up too, I'm gonna get rid of these so we can walk through here. I just had them there because that was like the side, but now we're gonna be walling all this off. Should probably do the door. Probably a door in here somewhere, right? Oh, that wasn't a door. Do a door there. Maybe even a double door again. It's kind of looks good like that, and then we'll do that like that again. Yeah, I was like nerding out so much last night on just building stuff, and you see like what I was working on, just trying to figure out the conveyors and all that. This is like pretty straightforward, just building the outside of the thing. I've always wanted to build a building. I never have. I've built built lots of stuff in my day. I've never built the outside of a building before. I doubt it's this easy to do. This is like the guys in the office think building is this easy. Just click and drag. Oh, how does it hold? How does it mount? What holds it up there in midair? You know, how does it attach? That's like one of my main questions I ask everybody. How does that attach? You said that mine would never turn a profit? Oh, hell no. It's going to take so long. Talk to me in 100 years. But the employees will be happy, that's for sure. It's going to be, they won't be doing too much in the stuff, you know. It's just going to be all luxury. Should have guessed you were a screw with the name Watchdog. Oh, I'm sorry, I was missing a couple things there like I usually do. I get all caught up in my building. Yeah, he's a screw, all right, yeah. Yeah, loose screw, definitely. You have a few screws loose, too. Oh, you're in the right place there, Fiona. Alright, we'll go like that. All right, there's that side. Pretty much this whole side here will be all glass around. Yeah, more or less, like this whole, the wings off of this thing will be almost all glass, because, you know, the guys in there working got to have that nice daylight. You can't be stuck in a cave all day, you know? So I wanted to have like a glass like these. If I was able to lay these flat and not just upright, that'd be tight. If I was able to flip them the other way too. But yeah, once the solar's out of here, it's going to be my whole workspace. We'll do the same thing on their side, and it's just going to be like maybe one mezzanine, and then like we'll have like, you know, CNCs on one floor and the CNC mills on the other floor or something like that. Yeah, he's a retired Fred. Retired Fed. See, like a man in uniform. Gonna bust out the handcuffs, huh? That's so funny. I really wanted like to use like these metal blocks right here and like build up like structure on the inside of the whole thing, you know? But it takes up so much space on the inside. I'm just like, whatever, game physics are working for me, you know? So I wanted like metal like structure inside that looked like it was holding the building up. But it takes up so much space. If there's a smaller version of those metal blocks, like a smaller one, like a quarter block, you know, it'd be tight, right? It'd be cool if stuff wasn't all just full size. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. We'll kind of work off of that still. Let's do a fly around real quick. Let's see how, oops, not that. Let's see how we're looking here on the fly around. Yeah, this side still needs a lot of work. We're pretty close on, I have to go one more wall panel, I think, and that's right where the doors are. Yep, looks like that. So that's pretty good there. See how this side's looking now. You got fluffy cuffs? You see, you hate pink. Don't forget the whip. You see, you still got a lot of living to do. You wish you were 39? I'm only 39 for what? 3 more months? 4 more months? Yeah, this thing's gonna look tight once it's all done up, you know. It's cool because it's gonna be a lot of glass, so you'll look into it and still see everything. I'll probably put like one of those cell towers on top, one of those little radar things on top. But it'll be looking pretty good, especially after I color it all. Now that I know how to color stuff. Save for it as flour, not flour. Still have belly chain and shackles. You guys are too funny. All right, so see, I just want to keep building up. Guess I just gotta keep working on this rooftop across, right? Still want to keep daylight. I might do one more run around. Guess I have to get up there now, huh? At least getting up there is pretty quick for me. Oh yeah, I can actually go up and go all the way to the very top. Almost jumped all the way over. This dude has mad hops, right? Except for this little weirdness that I had to put in there. So going out of the other side is the best way. But let's see, ceiling. Let's see, I do want to do... Let's see there. That's at least one space. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks good. So it's like the guys that do the designing for the company I work for, or that pretend design stuff they do before I go in there and change what they're working on. They pretty much think stuff just floats like this. All right, where's your structure? What holds everything up? How does it all connect? We'll do one more like that there. Bring these around. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of room for all of our solar up here. So what I'm gonna do up here on this part is glass around this way. As a builder, like I like moving dirt, but as a builder, so far the building aspect in this game, it's probably my favorite so far. Like I like moving dirt and doing all that, but building up the wash plant, and being creative in that aspect, because you can sort of be creative with the dirt. You know, you can like build up your mine site how you want it to do and everything. But some of the stuff that you could do with the building stuff, I think is probably the coolest to me. That's why when I started this one, I just had the idea. I've had that idea for a little while, and I was gonna actually build up more of it before even showing it off. And I was having a lot of fun last night, so I was like, you know, why not get on here and stream in a bit, show it off. I have been wanting to use some some roof tiles things. I still haven't used any steel roof. See, we'll need some corners, right? Let's do 4 of those for now, and probably need a whole bunch of those. Let's just get a bunch of those. Are you tied off to that? Are you tied off up that high? Nope. Let's see how the roof pieces look on here. All right, I'm probably gonna have to. I have to put a block out here. Snap tubey. Oh, that might not work right there, actually. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta kind of start one with a block like that. I could probably snap on the next one now, right? Or the corner. That will look good. Let me get rid of these blocks out of here real quick. Ooh. Should be tied off for that, right? I'm calling OSHA. Narc. So I'm here already, coach. I'm running as we speak. You see, kick back. Better not be kicking back. Oh, no, we want a corner on there. Oh yeah, that'll work. Kind of like how like kind of looks like it locks on there almost. Little bit of air ventilation going through there, but not a big deal, right? It's good to have a little bit of vent. Doesn't want to hook onto that one yet. Oh no! Oh, I should have been tied on. If I was tied off, I would have not fell all the way down. It's looking pretty cool though. Yeah, that's pretty dope once it's all going. I can't wait to have all the power going too. That's going to be really tight. And colored, we're going to go through and color everything. I have to buy so much paint for this setup. What colors should I make it? What colors would you guys like to see it be? I was thinking blue and black at first, but maybe each line could be its own color. We could do 4 different colors. That way you guys can kind of see how everything kind of runs. Need to build a food court? Hell yeah, we got the food court up here, right? That way we can look over everything, see the curvature of the earth from way up here. Off of that main spot, I thought about making it tall like a building, you know? Some kind of crazy, because I'm just gonna keep on building on this thing pretty much until it tells me I can't anymore, which I don't think there's a limit. Only limitations we have right now are the building side or the digging side, but it would take like, you know, it takes forever. It takes like Velcro and the boys to be able to get all that going like that. So we can just do that. Which that's not the... It looks okay, right? Looks fine. There's not any flat roof pieces, is there? I was hoping there was. I do want to add some like these pieces in. There's not. I'm using a lot of the pieces already for the building stuff. I will be adding a lot of decorations in though. So we'll just close this off, and then we'll work on below us now. But on this end, this will be like the highest point inside. Oh, I just put an extra floor down, extra ceiling piece down there. Boom, just like that. You said hard hat's the dumbest thing. If I'm a logger, that helmet's not going to stop that log from smashing me. And the hard hats don't need to be worn during finishing phases. Oh yeah, just the initial phases. Yeah. Guess for that, it really depends on what you're working on. I'm just going to keep on. You know, people like to bonk their heads on stuff if they're not careful, you know. Serves them right though, right? Timbo, you said the same thing about ball gags. Ball gags are different. He still got his butt plug from last time. Still has it in from last time. Figured he would have blown that thing across his double wide by now. He tried, but it's stuck. Ball gags make it so others don't need hearing protection. This is going south fast. What do you expect there, coach? Timbo secretly holds Doc's pocket, so that's why he didn't Watchdog holding. That's why he didn't like Watchdog holding Doc's pockets. Dang it, I might have put another ceiling down there too. I really wish all this could just be glass right here across the whole top, because that's how I would totally do it. Oh, I'm out of ceiling tiles. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot of those, huh? Let's just go ahead and spend about $1 million. I guess like I just put that one down there. That's not where that one goes. Darn it. Just trying to see the distance from here to there too, because yeah, that's good. I was gonna bring it down again, but that level actually works out pretty good for the distance between here and there. Let's see, there's another one. Oh, I see it. Yeah, every once in a while I look around like, oh, that's not supposed to be there, and I'll have to like clean up a block. I love that it colors the whole thing too. It's gonna be sick, right? Is there white paint? There's white, right? It's gotta be white. Oh yeah. I think white for that would be tied actually up on top. Anybody say? You guys didn't mention color, huh? I don't think. Doesn't really matter anyways. But if those ceiling tiles ended up being white on the inside, I think would look dope because it would brighten up everything really good. Is that white or is that silver? Definitely doesn't look white, but it's okay. Watch is gonna brighten up all this. Man, everything paints up quick too. That's nice. The rail, I can't change those rails though, huh? I think like a lot of the rails will probably be black. I'm just gonna do this whole rooftop right here, and then I'm gonna go see how it looks from the bottom. I want it brighter inside, and I'll be adding lights too, but the fact that everything can get colored is gonna be sick. Is Doc okay? And Beardo says I haven't spoke to him since this morning. Yeah, he said he was going into Boston, Mass to go get checked out. Yeah, he was in Billy Goat's chat all day. Oh yeah, he was on his way to the doctor's when he was in Billy Goat's chat. He said he was driving and watching. But that was earlier. He's probably been back home now, right? It's after midnight there right now. All right, I just want to go see how this looks. Man, it looks better up here already. Just not so much red. It's not a bad color. It has like just a base color. It's not a terrible color, but oh yeah, it's gonna be super nice after it's all turned color like that. That's a good inside color. It's gonna brighten up everything so much. Oh, that stuff doesn't change color though, huh? I don't like that color for that. But if I did like black, right? Can you use a pressure washer to wash this stuff, or is this always dirty? Even though it hasn't had any stuff going through it yet. I don't think I can, right? So everything always looks dirty. I can see it looking dirty like after it has stuff ran through it, but everything just always looks dirty. What's up, Device? How you doing, buddy? Oh, you guys had a tornado over there? Oh, man. Dealing with tornadoes most of the day, so you weren't online. Yeah, 5 miles away or so. Yeah, for sure. Like Watchdog had one super close here today. A few days ago. Boston a long way for Maine by vehicle. Is it? I've never made that trip. So yeah, that'd be cool. Once I go through and color up some of the stuff, choosing the colors, that will be something. All right, let's go back upstairs. Gotta keep on working on. Let's go this way. Gotta keep on working on our ceiling, our rooftop here, so we can get all the way across here. I might do another something like that over here too. It's kind of cool looking with that. I didn't mean to put that block down there. Just building some scaffold right now. Come on. It's funny because like building all this stuff I've been building, I've built up lots of blocks and busted down lots of blocks just to get all of it going. Yeah, Device, if you're just getting here, I started nerding out on this last night. Started building this whole crazy build. It goes all the way down and drops down this hole down there, but runs through 4 trommels, and it's all auto now. Every single piece of it's working. It's kind of sweet. I want to show Billy Goat this, so I know Billy Goat will like it. But it runs all the way down. We'll be dumping way over there. But it runs all the way down and through and up, and everything's on right now. All the conveyors are all running, but it goes through there, quadruple hopper all the way up, 4 lines all the way up, and 4 lines all the way down. And then drops into the hoppers here and runs down again. And it runs down again into all the different storages and all the stuff down below. Pretty beast of a setup, though. It's way overkill. You could do something like this in just a small little wash plant, you know. But that's definitely not the idea I had here. I wanted to go big on this one, like way overkill. Device, did you see me and Doc talking about you in chat today? Well, someone who lives in Michigan, what? You're about 8 hours south of Michigan? Device. Yes, I did watch Talk. Thank you for assuming my gender. Yeah, this will look tight once it's all closed in there. I think I will do a whole nother build up like this one above the conveyors too. Yeah, we'll like go off of here pretty far. And I'll probably just do the solar off of the wings, actually, really. It's like when I do that, I'll have to like shut the plant down, change my power over, you know, but the plant doesn't have to run right now. I just want to make sure it's running, you know. And then we'll throw... Dang it, let's see, I just put that piece way over there. Throw a few runs of these in like this. And then start building up again. Another one of these. Like them thick ones, huh? How long was that? 4? I'm just adding these because I don't want like a full ceiling. I want to like have light coming through still, you know? I'll probably do another one down the way again. Back in your double wide, Timbo. You have a basement under your house, not wheels. You have a basement on your double wide? Yeah, do they have a better quick travel location? Like if you put something, you can put like a spawn point. I noticed like people use like the pickup truck to do that sometimes. I was wondering if there's like a better way to do that. Where did my corners go? Did I use all of us? Oh, I must have. So like a dozen of those in there. Almost fell off. That would've been funny. Oh, you gotta be tied off, right? Just because the dog lives under the trailer does not make that a basement. Does not make it a basement. That's where I'm at. I can't have chocolate milk upstairs. You gotta go under the trailer for your chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is good. Cheers to that, right? There's a little, kind of getting low. Gotta get some more chocolate milk here too. This is sort of chocolatey though. I do the bubbly chocolate milk. The Watchdog, you ever Steam up, add me, same pick as here. I don't think Watchdog has, he doesn't have Steam. Watchdog doesn't game or nothing. I think last time Watchdog played a game, I think it was an Atari, right? Like Timbo wishes he was playing. Every time he gets to spend money, it's on something he doesn't want. Sounds about right. Like I really can't wait to get a new gaming computer. I can't believe this one's held up for what I put it through already. It's definitely not a good computer. I guess it's okay. It's got the job done, but like I'm surprised it's not dead ages ago. All right, there's that rooftop there. Let's just go ahead and throw some more of these steel ceilings on here. I'll kind of work up around more. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a little flight out. Let's see how it looks now. You see, yeah, you don't have Steam. Yeah, 2600. Was that the Atari? Watchdog thinks just because he has wheels on his house, everyone does. He probably likes Cousin Eddie. He's probably like Cousin Eddie. You know it. Who doesn't like Cousin Eddie, though? It's looking pretty good. It's gonna look nice and tidy once everything's all enclosed. It's got that one little random block up there. I was trying to think about how I'm gonna do the rest. So I do still have to wrap the water around the sides of the concrete there in the front. But yeah, pretty much the wings are gonna come off how this one is over here, and I'll be wrapping around where the solar is. The solar is pretty much gonna move, kind of where it's at now, but up on the roof of those wings. Quite the Washplant, though. I would hate to break this one down and move it. Yeah, this one's not breaking down. Look how much dirt is around this Washplant that could go into here. This thing doesn't have to move at all. It's gonna be here for a long time. I think I'm gonna keep on working. Probably across out this way. I just wish there was more glass tops. Look how that top looks though with that color, even though it's not actually white. It's like silver. But I like the look of that color a lot. So I bet a lot of our building top will be that color. Maybe the actual rooftops will be a different color. I think it's good looking. Yeah, looking like a dredge. Yeah, that's funny. That's kind of totally when I was building it. I was thinking like it looks like a land dredge type of thing. But this will be a fun one. And it's like, for what it does, it's way overcomplicated for what it actually does. But that's the kind of the point of this. There's no limit on what you can build. You can build some really cool stuff, so why not like build a whole factory, you know? It still does the same stuff. You're still collecting all the same stuff. But it's kind of enclosing, I think, is the cool part here. And I wanted to have more underneath structure, like holding up the roof and stuff, but it just takes up, it's so bulky, it takes up so much space. I'd have to have this thing even bigger. Don't knock the Atari? Oh, yeah. That was a grip ago. Latex chaps your lips. What? Alright, device is funny. 5 pixels were a tank back and then? Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, like this, it's the gold dredge, it is. I do want to like put some dirt through it and see if it actually works. I guess if I do that right, I'll have to kind of finish off the pad just a little bit. But then where to dig too, right? I kind of want to just start like a cut. Not too close, 'cause I want to build on for a while, you know? It would be kind of cool to get a load of pay out here, huh? I guess let me finish off this pad real quick first. Doesn't need much. Yeah, I have so much stuff. If you like max out your inventory, you just like get rid of stuff. I guess I could put like a storage container down, right? Actually, I don't need like any of these conveyors anymore. I'll just sell a bunch of these conveyors. That will free up a bunch of my inventory. Not need any of that stuff. Power, we don't need that. These powers we do still though. You still want that. And we'll come back to, I want the floor still. What was I getting? Oh yeah, I need floor tiles. Use dump decks. How many do I need? 24 of those or something? I think it was something like that. Yeah, you miss ATS. I know you watch, you're over there watching Armstrong all the time. You got the tight setup though. You have that same setup for 10 grand, minus the computer. You got it from a what? You love your Atari, you got it from a pizza place for $75. Oh, you bought an old arcade. Oh. You bought an old arcade game, Pac-Man? That's tight. Thanks, Vienna. Appreciate that. Yeah, you see them for sale once in a while for a few hundred. Oh, heck yeah. That's nostalgic. All right, so that's good there. And I need some concrete. Probably just some of these, right? And some of these, maybe. It's probably all. Because the way it's sitting right here now. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have concrete in the ground first. No, 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 no. Which that's not what I want, because that means I'm gonna have to have all the other ones too. Okay, so I need quarters, 3/4, or these are. That's funny. Instead of saying half, this is half quarter, quarter, 3/4. This is supposed to be half. This is 1. Or no, that should be quarter. That should be half. That should be 3/4. Oh no, that's a weird one too. That's full height on one side though, right? Guess I just need the one concrete block there to get all those going. Get those like that. Blocks like that. Like that. I think I still might need to see what's the best way to do that. Maybe that one's just too short, right? Yeah, that's what we need right there. Is that one like that? The other one was there. It was just under the ground. You couldn't see it. So yeah, if we do these ramps like this, put them like that. Let's do another run of these blocks. Get some more of those too. Oh, heck yeah. FS Crew Discord. If anybody needs to get a hold of me, there's FS Crew Discord. There's OTG section there. A lot of good folks too if you got any questions for stuff or just want to chitty chat with people. FS Crew is a good place to do it. Used to have a setup, just PC, but you had a controller and wheel. Oh, nice. I always want to get a wheel. So I need these ones, right? Some of those to finish this off. Oh, not that one. I want that one. Darn it. Darn it. Ah. And making sure I picked the right one. 2 more. And then we just need these. It's weird I have a hammer in my hand. All right, these ones. All right, I guess I do have to still put a block down in here. why does stuff be so difficult sometimes? Why you be so difficult? I don't know why it doesn't want to snap to that now. It's so weird that it doesn't want to snap to any of that stuff. Oh. Oop. Oh, you don't have a steering wheel? No, I don't have a steering wheel. I just have joysticks, keyboard, mouse, controller. Yeah, dynamite. I know, I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to have to blow up more stuff. Maybe I'll just do some pickaxing real quick. I don't want to like cause too much damage over here, you know? Oh god, I gotta sell that. And that. Oh, the fast sledge would be good too, right? What do I need? Oh, fast pick. Oh yeah, fast shovel too, right? And all I have to do is snap one. Oh, that's just not the right. Huh, I'm not sure. Did I not just have the right one or something? We don't need those. Oh, I didn't have those right ones, that's why. The whole time, I just didn't have the right size. There it goes, right? I didn't want to dig out too much because I want that ramping up there. Just the whole time, I just didn't have the right size. They were there the whole time, just underground. Silly OT. All right, so there's that. And let's throw these dump decks on here real quick. Lisa, who do you think you are, JJ? What was JJ doing? Oh, you're out of here, Fiona? Well, have a good day. Yeah, afternoon there for you, yeah. It's already Tuesday afternoon for Fiona right now in Australia. Oh, I didn't get enough of those. How many does each one need? Oh, I see. I needed 32, not 24. Well, I appreciate you coming to hang out again there, Fiona. Let's go ahead and conveyors. Don't need what, eight more of those. All right, so that's all ready to go. Everything is running beautifully. The whole plant is just self-sufficient now. Merrick, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by again. All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves some equipment now. Just gonna go ahead and throw some of this stuff up here. And I will be getting us a storage container so I don't have to have all this stuff in the storage. All right, that's all good. And let's go in here. Yeah, that's why he's here. Yeah, he's good for a laugh sometimes, that's for sure. 17 watching. What's up, everybody? Let's go ahead and go to vehicles. And we're just going to go big all the way. Get ourselves a couple rock trucks. Get ourselves, what's the biggest one here? Probably this one, right? Get ourselves a couple of those. I guess that's fine for now. We don't need too much stuff. We'll be adding to it. I just want to get us set up here with a couple things. Throw us a couple trucks out here. Hopefully I didn't land on that one. That was pretty close though, huh? Couple loaders. Now we go dig some dirt. But where should we dig? Yeah, see you sometime, right? You never know when, you never know. So I don't want to be too close to the plant. We're gonna go out here a little ways. We're heading pretty much straight north from the plant. And trying to look for a good spot. Maybe a deposit, like maybe right through here kind of looks pretty good. Kind of like those lines too in the ground. We kind of follow a line, right? Is that going to put us right on? Oh yeah, so we'll follow one of those ground lines. You kind of see it in the ground there, just in the texture. But I think we're just going to work on opening up some ground, right? It's all just dirt here, but might as well start moving it. And I should probably save before we run the dirt, right? Fix up this music real quick. Saw 21 complete sets. Oh man. So yeah, we're just gonna work on opening up an area deep enough to start a bench. We'll probably start working back that way, away from our area. So damn, you collect them or what? On this map, there's no trees and stuff you have to worry about, huh? None of that. Wonder how deep I have to go here to get down to some decent pay. This map's all flat, so who knows, right? Maybe still 20 feet or whatever it is, or... I don't think it's 20 meters, right? 60 feet's kind of deep. Oh, oh. Kind of a bumpy go at it there. Right, I can always straighten up my cut line there as we go, you know. Just trying to get enough dirt here to be able to do a nice test to see it go through the wash plant, at least see our dirt come out of the end. It's enough for a hotel party. Oh, like Nebraska, how flat it is that you're talking about? Nothing out here. I meant to go at that a little bit more gradual. I'm kind of getting down into it faster than I was wanting. Yeah, we'll be able to do a really nice mine site here on this one, I think. I do like the scenery of the other one, like being off in the mountains and stuff. It sure looks a lot better. I think once we're down in the cut anyways, right, of this mine site, it won't really matter too much. This one's all about the build, you know. I do want to start another one too, where it's like start from scratch. Oh, I just spilled some dirt. Start from scratch and just a pickaxe, you know. I think that'd be a lot of fun just to kind of prospect around and dig some deep holes to try to find some stuff, you know. All right, another good, at least one more good scoop here, then we could probably run it and go test, right? Gotta make sure I save first, though. The one area I'm like most concerned about, I think, is where it's dropping down into the bottom, into the water in the bottom. Go deeper, go home. Oh, hell yeah. You said, well, it's not like the Nebraska. Yeah, you can't smell all the cow poo everywhere. All right, it's a pretty full truck there, I think. Yeah, we're getting auto save going, but we're gonna do our own save right after that. New wash plant? What do you mean? This one is our new wash plant, the one over there. Saving this one. This one's just called the new build for now. Yeah, confirm that. Saves quick too. I haven't really done any kind of digging yet, so there's not a lot of thinking the stuff has to do. It's just all the blocks and stuff I click together, you know. But there, now we're saving. I could have took a little bit more, I guess, maybe another scoop on there, but Let's go dump it and see if it works. Let's see it. 20 people watching? Hell yeah, let's see if this stuff works. Quite the big facility for only working on this thing. It's all started yesterday. Oh, hey, Drummel. Sorry. Oh, you're running a test for a new Washplant setup? That's why you on flat? Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to have to worry about fighting the landscape, you know? But I guess if you're just coming in right now, Drummel, I'll jump over and show you really quick what we're doing. So yeah, right now this is our, pretty much looks like a land dredge, right? We dump in here. It's all power down here on this end, pushing the conveyors up through, and then all of it will drop down. So it goes up the elevators, it drops down, and hopefully if all this works, it goes through the trommels, does the whole thing it's supposed to do. But hopefully ends up, the dirt will come out down that hole down there, which drops way down in the bottom. See, way down in there? Drops way down into the cell points, which is way down in there. So yeah, hopefully, see if I could just go fly down there. Oh, bumping into stuff. Should be able to fly out here, right? Yeah, nice. So yeah, down here, it's gonna go down into our bottom area down here, which all this is all curved back in here, which I think looks super tight. I suppose our dirt we're selling off the tail end is supposed to be falling down into the water down there. But all this whole area is gonna get set up with you know, production is gonna be like a whole facility here. Solar's gonna get moved up on top of the roof. There'll be wings coming off the sides like this. Might even extend them even more out. I just want to have enough. I might even go more out. It's not even quite like a wing, right? I just want like Timbo's nubbins. I might double the size how much more that comes out here on this side. But solar's gonna get moved up on the roof. But yeah, let's just jump in here and hopefully it all works. If it all does, it runs through, does all the stuff in the trommels. It's powered in 3 different locations, so plenty of power. Plenty of power and stuff. And we'll be having the whole thing will be all enclosed in the building. I'm gonna go through and paint, color everything. Yeah, water will wrap around, probably only to that side. Maybe we'll have the water run all the way down the sides of that too. But you'll be able to walk. You'll be able to walk down in here when it's all done. I'll have like the railings around. You'll be able to come down in here. It's like the power room. I know it's kind of right in the way here, but oh, I can't walk through there. Oh, come on. All right, I might have to change the way that is right there if I can't walk through there. I can change it all to these other these pieces here like this. Well, let's see. Everything is on. All the conveyors are all working. Washplant's fully ready. You're off. 330's coming fast. Heck yeah. We'll take care of their Timbo. And the water surrounding looks cool. Heck yeah. I got water down the back too. Like if you go, kind of what my plan will be is that you could go through here. You can walk through here down the stairs. This will be opened up right here. That way you can walk through around this way. You can come up through here. And you can walk across. There's water under here, and then you walk through this way, and then there's water that runs all the way through this way, and then the water runs back under here too, so you can, like, the water comes all the way out into this place too, which this whole area is pretty cool looking now that I got it kind of done up and kind of enclosed. Pretty sick though. I like it so far. And all this started just yesterday. But even like the sides, there's blocks underneath these blocks, you know? So like I say, I got rid of a block, right? There's blocks underneath my other blocks. I'm gonna pull those back up. I always have the blocks up here, but even like, you know, every little nook and cranny pretty much has a block under it. Even under here is like double concrete blocks under there. Yeah, it's getting there for sure. All right, so let's dump. We did our save already. Let's see if it works. I hope it works. Everything's times 10 on the conveyors. So it should work, right? Velcro, if you're still watching. Should work. All right, pay is going through. It's going through. It looks like it's falling through the hoppers. I should have had this over here already, so watch. Dirt is falling through the hoppers, making its way through. It's already coming out and through. Oh, dirt's falling. I sure hope that's gonna work. Let's just get over there and go see. Is it falling through? And into there? Oh, hell yeah, that works out so good. I see it only went down one line because I only put it into one side, right? Super tight. Oh, that worked. I wonder if we collected any kind of gold from just that top little layer. It's just dirt, so I doubt it. Let's go run over here and check our sluices really quick. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, yeah, it worked, bro. It worked. And of course, no gold. No gold yet. We're just selling dirt because there wasn't nothing on there. I doubt there's even coal, right? It's our coal. Yeah, there ain't nothing. It's just dirt though. We just sold dirt off of there, but the plant did work. Nothing got caught up anywhere like it should, you know, it shouldn't have or anything. Yeah, water's gonna go around the whole outside. And yeah, we'll blast that all out of there. Kind of have that walkway going through. I'm just gonna keep on nerding out on this, and we'll just keep on playing. But I think that's gonna be the end of this one. I just wanted to make sure all this stuff was gonna work. I wanted you guys to be here to see how this one's going. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying this series, let me know by smashing that like button. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We're almost to 4K subs, but a lot more of this going. I think this will be a fun one to kind of work on, and I still have to get all the production stuff going, decorate every level. The whole thing is going to be fully enclosed. The building will totally surround the whole thing, and then we'll just kind of keep on building off of it. And you know, I was thinking about doing like a bridge that went across from here to another structure over there. This whole series on this is all going to be on the building aspect of stuff, going crazy, going way bigger than necessary, and just kind of getting some really cool stuff set up. You know, also there's like pumps and hoses and all kinds of other stuff production wise coming really soon to the game, so we'll see. I might have to modify this and change stuff around, and this is only just one of many builds. I just wanted to kind of practice and try some stuff out, and so far this is what I've came up with. You know, the wings will be extended out, the solar is going to be up on top, everything will be colored different. It's gonna be a pretty cool one. 7 million more trucks, you might break even. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, you guys like it, huh? Sweet. But yep, I will talk to you guys all on the next one. Have a good night. Peace out, everybody.